Lair's a hard place to live. Real hard. Ain't no soft landing nowhere in here. You either catch on quick, or this place chew on you slow. This life don't hand out directions. Just wait. Just pressure sitting on your chest every morning. Folks think trouble kicked the door in. Nah. Trouble slick. Trouble got perfume on. Smiling at you like it already know your name, already in the room when you walk in. That's the slings and arrows, you don't hear them fly, you just feel that sting and wonder where it came from. Whole layer wrapped in dark mystery. Old magic in the walls. Wizards whispering deals they don't keep. Dragons watching from the shadows, counting bodies like loose change. Succubus love looks sweet at first, then you wake up lighter than you went to sleep. Heart tax, soul pawn. It's war out here. Quiet war. Betrayal wears silk and smile real nice. Same cats break bread with you. Be the one selling your name 2 streets over. This whole thing a stone cold trip, baby. No fair fights, no refunds. So whatever shield you walk around with, it better be battle tested.
Not shiny.
Not shiny. Not fresh out the armory, I'm talking chip paint. Bent edges. Blood you couldn't wash off even if you tried. Cause the Lair don't care how fly you look in your armor. They care what's still holding when the smoke drifts off. If you still here tomorrow, still breathing, still standing on your square, then yeah, you's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Lair. Okay. Good morning. We got Harmonize first, Badass Stain, Chicago Rilla, and it's a Friday. An early one for you. So let's get right to it. Let me see now. Here we are. This is Tim's, the Afrobeat singer. I guess that's the kind of music he does. She says she's 29. There we go. R&B singer Tim's reveals she's still got her V card at 29. She says she's waiting for marriage. Be honest. Is purity really about values or about control? Let's listen to the lady.
Fellas heard 29-year-old virgin, and half of them started packing overnight bags. So singer Timms says she is saving herself for marriage. Never been with a man, and kudos to her for that. Do what works for you, your body, and your timeline. But the interesting part was really watching the internet. Because suddenly grown men, some of them married, some of them community eggplant, acting like they just discovered the last parking spot at the mall on Black Friday. Let's be honest about this whole pure woman thing. What a lot of these men really want is a woman that doesn't have anything to compare them to. Because see, if ain't nobody been there before, can't nobody tell you that the service is mediocre. It's like wanting to be the first person to review a restaurant because nobody else has said the food is bland. So I respect her choice, absolutely.
So Thames recently came out stating that at 29 years old that she's still a virgin and that she's waiting to marriage to lose her virginity. And there's so many people, especially men, saying, oh, she's lying. There's no way that she's still a virgin. She's 29 years old. No one at that age is still a virgin. And I realize people who are saying this are people that lack sexual discipline. And when they see a beautiful woman like Thames, beautiful face, beautiful body, they think, well, she's probably, she's been around the block. There's no way that she hasn't, lost her virginity. She's out here just giving it up freely to everyone. And what they don't realize is that there are women like Thames, a lot more than we think, that are still virgin, that are actually still holding on to their virginity till they get married. And the thing about sexuality and being sexual, you letting people coming in and out of your body is very, very toxic to you.
Why didn't you play this first? That's my question.
Hold on, before we get started.
Why wasn't this played first? Because this literally just goes into what we were just talking about.
Nah, hold on.
These men are rushing to go and have sex with her so she's no longer a virgin. They're like, oh, and then what are they gonna do with her? What are they gonna do with her?
Huh? Go ahead.
The woman said community eggplant. So many new words to learn. Hey, maybe I need to time out Chicago Rella for speaking to King Picks. Let's rewind it though. Right back a little bit. Yeah. What are the men going to do? The community eggplant. Let's turn it up first of all.
Bland. So I respect her choice, absolutely.
So Thames recently came out stating that at 29 years old that she's still a virgin and that she's waiting to marriage to lose her virginity. And there's so many people, especially men, saying, oh, she's lying. There's no way that she's still a virgin. She's 29 years old. No one at that age is still a virgin. And I realize people who are saying this are people that lack sexual discipline. And when they see a beautiful woman like Thames, beautiful face, beautiful body, they think, well, she's probably, she's been around the block. There's no way that she hasn't, lost her virginity. She's out here just giving it up freely to everyone. And what they don't realize is
the worst thing is that they talk about that. They supposedly don't like that, so they're supposed to love her. They're supposed to celebrate her. They are supposed to uplift her, not call her a liar. Or am I wrong?
That there are women like Thames, a lot more than we think, that are still virgin, that are actually still holding on to their virginity till they get married. And the thing about sexuality and being sexual, you letting people coming in and out of your body is very, very toxic to you.
Why didn't you play this first? That's my question.
Hold on, before we get started.
Why wasn't this played first? Because this literally just goes into what we were just talking about.
Nah, hold on.
These men are rushing to go and have sex with her so she's no longer a virgin. They're like, oh, and then what are they gonna do with her? What are they gonna do with her?
Huh? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Diva. If you raising your hand, go ahead.
Fellas, we need to get daddy hand clap. His daddy deserves a hand clap.
Mm-hmm. She's Nigerian, so that's a big difference over there. It's a big difference.
Me too.
Wait. So you're saying because she have a father that she's?
It helps.
A lot of us have fathers.
We have fathers.
But some men say they don't want a virgin, so I'm a little confused.
Yeah, and the first girl was right. She was like, a lot of y'all don't want women with experience because they're going to tell you that your dick is trash and that your sex is awful.
Wow. Coming in hot off the bat. Anyway. And why? King Picks is just lonely. Dude, there's plenty of men out there. I mean, if you want one, just stop hiding. Be your complete self. I like women's.
That was her walk.
You don't know how to make a woman come. That's what it is.
Oh, that was her.
Why y'all really want a virgin at the end of the day? Why?
Let somebody else get in there.
When none of y'all virgins. Ain't none of y'all virgins.
And?
Devo,
what that mean?
Yeah, but you with all due respect, you must commend her for being a virgin.
No, I commend her. That's great. It's so great that she's a virgin.
Wait a minute. Hold up. You saying that sarcastic. You could have
when it comes down to it and she can't please her man and he goes out there and cheats on her, then what?
No, don't do that.
Whoa. When it comes down to it and she can't please it, so you want her to give up her virginity so she can please her man and said, what? That's what you're... What? The last couple of days have been very interesting. One moment we had a man coming on talking about Pookie agendas. The next day we had a man coming on talking about, morality and decency. Now today, this lady is saying this woman is going to lose her man because she's a virgin? The mindsets. We got a man in the chat that's been trying to talk to me and wrote, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, man. We got to do better. Y'all hear the thing. We got to do better.
You should be saying that's the way you should be. You should wait. You should be commended. If that was your daughter, wouldn't you be happy that she's
absolutely? I'll be so happy.
Right.
That was
question is, would her husband be happy and would he leave her, cheat on her, all of that?
Mimi, you said on the whole last.
If she had sex before she got married, he might cheat on her too. What difference do that make?
But the whole point of this whole thing is she's a virgin and men are rushing to her inbox saying, what do y'all want to do with her really? What is it really?
They want to conquer it to make her not a virgin.
Exactly. That's what's wrong with that's the whole point. I want to conquer it. It's not that you really care.
Why you concentrate on the men? Why don't you concentrate on her being 29 and a virgin?
I mean, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, if you don't think that's great,
if that's the case, I'm a virgin too. I'm a virgin too.
No, you've never been a virgin.
I'm a virgin too. I was never a virgin. That's right.
I'm just playing.
I was born a whore. At the end of the day, y'all sit up here and y'all act like these women are telling y'all the truth.
No, she's not lying. She's not lying. She's lying.
Well, I'm not lying either. I'm a virgin too.
Oh, come on.
I've never had sex either.
But wait, Mimi, you can't accept the fact that she's a virgin at 29.
I can accept it, but do I believe it? It's two different things. She says she's a virgin. She's a virgin.
Why?
Wow. What's wrong with it if she is? What?
That's not the point. The point of the whole conversation is that they were saying that men are flocking to her inbox for what? So y'all are over here rushing to go make her not a virgin? And then so that nobody else can have her
relevant.
because to
It's
let y'all
irrelevant.
tell it, women who are not virgins are trash and they're not worth.
You just got through saying that she is gonna lose her husband because she a virgin because she don't have no experience, and experience is the big thing. So you can be able to tell dudes that they dick is trash. You all over the place.
Irrelevant. That's irrelevant.
What do you mean it's irrelevant?
It's irrelevant that guys.
What's irrelevant? What's irrelevant, Big Mike?
The fact that guys want to go and have sex with it—that's irrelevant. This is
what do you mean it's irrelevant?
Because men always want to do it.
We always want to do that. This is a
virgin.
So okay.
Men were going to be in her
Like,
DMs.
You prove my point. It don't matter if she's a virgin or not. You still gonna hit. You still gonna.
It matters to her. It matters to her family. It matters to her circle. What are you? What? And then again, even with shampoo, this whole thing. So she's a virgin, so she can somehow be manipulated sexually because she's saving herself for her husband. And you're suggesting that she be out here throwing herself around so that she can be able to tell somebody that they dick is trash. I thought you're supposed to be learning your man and learning your woman and understanding what is happening right now. Why is she so charged?
Try to hit.
So
it doesn't even matter.
What's the problem with that? What's the problem wanting to hit then? For guys, for one,
you tell me. You tell me what the problem is. I ain't got
what
no
is
problem
wrong with hitting?
I don't care.
Are you
I don't care. Because y'all always gonna want to hit. Y'all will put y'all dick in a greasy hole in the wall as long as you can put it in there.
Hold on. So the most.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Tim's being a liar or the men being strange for wanting to have sex with a woman?
Hold on. The problem is that she wanted marriage.
Natural place.
Right.
She wanted marriage. She wanted marriage.
Yeah, why you concentrating on the dude?
The problem that is having right now is that the guys are not trying to marry her.
They just want to sleep with her.
Who knows that?
That's the whole point of the video. They're flocking. But you think they want to marry her and they never even met her? They never even met her.
Mimi, let me
How
say
they want to
something.
marry her?
Mimi, if she has the power, that's the problem. She didn't give up her power.
Well, that's the point. That's the point.
The power.
She has the power.
She give up her virginity. She no longer has any power. So why the hell would she?
Yeah, but she gonna give it to somebody when she's
According to y'all, she ain't got no power.
Not if she requires marriage before she gives it up to anybody.
You lost your power 10 years ago.
She has power.
No,
she
try
retains
20.
her power.
Whatever.
Before she gives it up to anybody, and she requires marriage before sex, she retains the power. So regardless if guys want to have sex with her, because we're naturally going to want to do that, even more so to the fact that she hasn't had sex. So that's one of the most purest natural forms for any man to want to have sex with.
You know what, Big Mike, I'm gonna try not to do it. You know, I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this. Do your baby mamas have any other children outside?
Oh my goodness! Now an attack on the men's babies' mothers. Yeesh. What's going on, y'all? The numbers is doing the regular fluctuate. Now, if y'all hit the like button, I see on the vertical side nobody hit the like button. Hit the like button on whatever side you're on. Landscape or vertical. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. But I think I see all y'all. I think you all are kind of regulars.
Side of the children they have with you, were they virgins? Or were you there first?
You know, it's funny.
The answer is no, because it's so funny.
You're still making personal attacks.
No, you are sitting up here making it. No, because you have you did too much. You said too much.
You're fighting. It doesn't matter. I don't.
Now I'm gonna pull a shampoo on you and I'm gonna use it against you. Just like the last time I talked about how my daddy taught me how to fix cars. Now I'm Mimi the mechanic. You messed up when you said it.
Mimi, it's not working for you.
What do you mean it's not? What's not working for me?
You know why? Because you're trying to acknowledge something that's already obvious to everybody else but you.
What? What is that?
That men naturally want to have sex, and the more sex that
how is that not obvious to me?
Because a woman that's a virgin, men are naturally going to want to have sex with that because then we can procreate with that. That's biologically what we
You can
want to do.
procreate. Apparently, you can procreate with any woman.
Damn
Well, no,
right.
I think
And
the virgin.
So what do you
unfortunately,
mean?
And unfortunately, the older woman gets, we don't want to do anything else but fuck.
Really?
Anyways.
Really? Is that
The
true?
older that woman gets.
So how old are you?
If you want to go there.
How old are you?
Again, trying to
don't you dare tell it because you know I'm gonna use it.
Trying to make an equivalency to an older man to an older woman.
The older a woman gets, the less sex that men want from them.
Think about it. Think
Are
about
you
that
serious?
For a second.
Yes, because
thank you. Another man on the panel just
Let me
approved.
just say something. Hang on.
I don't care about that man sitting up there that's married and been married to the same woman his whole life. I don't want to hear that. I'm talking about regular men like you. So you trying to tell me that you're not gonna have sex with an older woman?
That's all you. That's.
So let me see. So she's attacked a married man. She's attacked a woman who wants to save herself until she gets married. She's saying that the woman ain't gonna be no good because she's a virgin, and she's not gonna be able to tell her dude that he ain't packed. She's saying everything. Crazy to believe that there are women still virgins at 29. That's not crazy to believe. That's just a person's standards.
All you're gonna be.
That's all you're good for.
You're gonna be.
Older women don't get married.
Older women
don't get married, and all they're good for is sex.
Unfortunately.
And your old ass, because you damn sure ain't in your 20s, you're trying to tell me that you're good for more than just sex.
I have a better
chance.
You
with your children walking around at midnight in Pampers at your house is good for more than just sex. Okay, I digress. You're right.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you? How about you ask everybody?
Let's say hello to the queen, y'all. The queen has made it into the building. Let's say hello to the queen. Where is she at? Let's just hear me out. Oh yeah, she stopped being that. She's the chat queen now. I forgot. She made Chalk the queen. So yeah, I can get rid of the Chalk thing and change that over. Yeah, we've been moving and grooving. Did I already get rid of it? Now we have to replace it. Yeah, I must have already gotten rid of it. I don't see it there anymore. Let's go and just hit our song then.
What you got going? I'm not knowing. It just ain't flowing. We not growing. Ever run and find out? Yes. Ever run and find out? We truly don't play around, boy. We do the Dougie till we get down, boy.
Shout out to the queen in the building. Chat queen in the building. It has to be replaced. Let me see. Is it over here? A lot of things been going on. We got the let's see. Let's see. Choir. I believe this to be the one. The chat queen said play the actual queen's song.
Yeah. Slow.
What's going on, Reese?
Chuck, baby. Chuck, baby. Yeah, she moved that slow. Check queen. How she text that cold, brown skin glow in the low light scene. In real life quiet on the screen she mean. Chuck baby, body language talk. Check queen. Got you stuck in thought. Don't say much, but she run that thing in the room. Saw on the phone she a queen. Walking smooth, hold.
Yeah, that's got to change because she's not the chat queen no more. She's the queen. So there's that.
Else in the panel, see if they agree with you.
I promise you, they're not going to agree.
I know that.
So this is
then why are you asking me to ask everybody on the panel?
Because you stand alone and you refuse to admit what's
No,
obvious.
I don't stand alone. I speak alone. That's the difference.
I'm
the one that's talking and no one else is. And won't you ask the other women on
because
the panel?
ain't nobody else here standing against you.
No, ask these other women how valuable you are, sir.
I never argue my value. I don't have to argue my value.
You can't argue your value. You're a baby daddy times two. And you on here telling us that you sleep with women on the first night. So you so valuable. Get out of here, bro.
Mimi.
Get out of here, bro. At least you ain't got popcorn.
Here's the problem. Because you won't admit it if you getting it like that.
I don't have to admit it because this ain't about me. I'm not nobody's baby mama. I'm not nobody's baby mama. I've never been a baby mama.
You're get shamed as a result of it.
I will never be. You could never shame me, bro. You could never shame me.
Because
you could never shame me, sir. You have two kids walking around in their diapers after midnight on a live panel. And you got baby mamas times at least two that we know of. You could never shame me, sir.
You are an older woman
you don't know what I am.
And you're choosing to remain abstinent from sex at the point.
Is that what you think? You think I'm choosing to remain? See, that's the thing. You don't know anything about me, but we know a lot about you.
That's cool.
We know enough about you to know
it's funny that you can't shame me about it. You can't shame me about it.
You can't shame me either.
All right,
bro,
then.
you can't shame me.
You've been making personal attacks at the end of the day. So here's it. Apart from the personal attacks, so let's remove from the personal attacks.
You tattooed, I'm tattooed.
The reality
you got kids,
is,
I don't. You think
what is happening? Amen. This is going back and forth for Lord ADS. She started off with the ad hominem attacks. All he said was, if you want to go there, let's go back and forth. He's saying that he can't be shamed about his children running around in the back. But that lady said everything. Let me see, what time is it?
The reality is,
in your house,
that's
I'm sitting in my
that's
house.
Perfectly fine.
What are you trying to shame me over?
That's perfectly
you
fine.
You can't shame me. You can't shame me.
Okay, guys, let's move along. Let's move along.
Thank you.
Let's go back
talking about Tim's. Why are we talking about Tim's being a virgin?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's talk about
Mimi. She over here jumping at me.
Wait, let's go. Oh, Dylan got something to say. Go ahead, Dylan. One mic on Dylan. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask the men, like, well, since most men are reluctant to not believe a woman's sexual,
don't set up the question.
Hold up now.
I just want to know, like, what is it about what you guys know of Tim's that when you hear her say and hear this interview where she reveals that she's 29 and she's a virgin, what makes you say, you know what, I believe that?
For her to publicly make it that clear to everybody else, not to mention, if she was lying, I'm pretty sure there'd be plenty of men willing to expose her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
the minute she actually fucked, there'll be plenty of men willing to expose her. If she was lying, if she was lying,
and all she would have to say is they're lying, and you would believe her.
After one, after two, after three, it doesn't matter.
Wait a minute,
it doesn't matter. The accusation.
Listen.
I wasn't asking to see if she was lying. I wanted to know about, in a man's mind, when you hear a woman that you don't know, but you know of, you hear her on a platform, and she's speaking her body count and says, I'm a virgin, off rip, from what you already know and what you don't know, what makes you say, I can believe this from what I hear, and I
No, I'm
don't.
assuming she's
I
lying.
can tell you why.
I don't know, but we hear women say a lot of things, right? All we can do is hope that being honest. You have people on here that say, like Mimi just said, you should be out here exploring and doing whatever else, so you don't going into anything a virgin because your man gonna cheat on you. That was crazy. Then I don't understand why we have to believe everybody's liars. Whether it's the truth or not, it's a positive thing. I don't see what the negative part could be. She didn't say anything about how many people she's been with. She said that she's a virgin. Is that saying how many people you've been with because you say you're a virgin and you want to save yourself until marriage? Yeah, I don't see how they took a positive thing and trying to put all these spins on them.
Because a woman of that stature, that's made music, she's saving herself for marriage. It's no reason for you not to believe her. It doesn't. It wouldn't even mix her lying about that.
Women out.
I think y'all are hearing the question. I'm asking you, what do you see in this woman?
I see a pure woman of that wants to save herself for marriage, and I assume she comes from a great family. And I assume that she's using her virginity as a diamond that needs to be given to the right person. So
I will say this.
Wait, hang on, let me finish.
I'm sorry.
When I see a woman roll her eyes when a girl says, "I'm 29 and I'm a virgin," when they roll their eyes, they're sort of jealous that they couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they say, "How could say that bitch lying? I couldn't do it. How could she do it?" I understand that. I know people that don't get high. They don't drink. They don't smoke. I don't go, "Man, I know that nigga don't lie." No, I just admire it. I say, "Yo, that's good, brother. That's good."
We know you didn't have that type of self-control.
Can I mention this? Let me mention this. If we were to just take this for a moment, what is a woman more likely to lie about? Is she more likely to lie about her being a virgin, or more likely to lie about how many men she's actually been with?
What y'all don't get is that women ain't telling y'all that.
No,
we're not telling y'all that. How many?
But think about it.
So if she says I'm a virgin versus, you know what, I've slept with. Hold on, this one.
What is she more likely?
You guys, no one's telling y'all the truth.
No, Mimi, she's telling the truth.
But
you don't know that.
Okay, that's fine.
What are you talking about? Why would you go on the premise
Mimi,
that she's lying?
Who's coming on a public platform on the internet saying that they're actually a virgin versus the woman saying, "Hey, I only got 10 bodies when they really got 200 bodies"? What is more likely to be a lie?
Come on, man. You can't fight everything now.
Both of them is a
more likely.
I'm not just gonna sit here and tell you what more than likely is a lie when I don't know this woman and I don't know you.
Oh, she's a singer. She's a big singer with hit records out. She's not gonna say she's.
That don't mean that she's telling the truth.
Stop trying to be all. Stop doing that.
I ain't gonna sit up here and believe none of y'all asses. Y'all sit up here and say y'all a virgin, and I don't believe y'all wives sitting up there saying they was virgins either. They might have been lying too.
I think that Big Mike.
Personally, I think Tim's is telling the truth.
Of course he is.
And she might be, but the whole point is, if she might not be. She might not be.
She could potentially be lying.
Who hurt you, baby girl?
We don't know.
You, Anton, you. You hurt me.
Mimi is mad for some reason. I don't.
No, I'm just saying, y'all. Why does it have to be that I'm mad or that I'm hurt?
Because you're projecting.
And I'm sitting up here trying to tell you. No, I'm sitting up.
You yelling and hollering. You the one with all the energy up there, and then the dude down at the bottom, you went after him and his wife and his kids and everything. And you're saying you're calm?
No.
Can I make a point?
I'm hurt and broken.
I just want to make a quick point.
No, your virginity was broken, and she's saving hers.
And it wasn't you, so why are you worried about it? I'm so hurt over here. I'm so hurt.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Miss Blue. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Miss Blue.
So I just want to say that men do put the pressures on women to sleep with them, especially when they're virgins. I was looking at a movie the other day where the man had a woman and she was saving herself for marriage, and they've been together for a year, and he was just stressed out at the fact that he could not sleep with her because of the fact that she was waiting to become married, but he didn't want to marry her at that point. But it's a fact that men do kind of put the pressures on women to sleep with them, even if she's a virgin or not. It's just they're not trying to wait around for marriage. They're not trying to go to that extra mile. No, I'm speaking in general now. Men do put pressure on women to sleep. You, Mr. Big Mike, said that you sleep with women the same night. It's like you don't have no value of what sex is supposed to be like. It's just nothing. It's nothing.
Well, he already got the kids, so what else does he need?
When marriage and then the sex, you know what I mean?
Again.
No, ain't nobody. Come on.
So
you want him, Miss Blue? You want him to have blue balls?
No, but right, it's like you're not gonna wait around. You guys not gonna want to wait around to marry.
So let me ask you this: do you think when I say that I sleep?
And the crazy part is they saying she has the power. What they gonna do? They're not gonna take it. I'm confused about what the ladies are saying. So since the dudes apply pressure, she couldn't resist the pressure. What's being said right now?
Talking you guys get crazy.
Okay. Do you think that I'm pressuring? Do you think I'm pressuring these women to sleep with me on the first night?
No, I don't think you're pressuring them, but I think that's your goal. That's your motive. You're not trying to. You're looking for sex.
Let me ask you this: is every other man, or let me say, is the overwhelming majority of men trying to get sex on the first night?
Yes, they are. Yep.
Okay. And why is that? Why is that?
Their goal is to have sex with women. You're not trying to wife up the woman that you. It's rare that a man will see a woman and be like, "Oh, that's my wife."
Man.
And then make her your wife.
I had to be
okay.
You know,
Wow.
so at the end of the day, this is how I feel. I feel like even though Thames is a strong woman to be 29 and a virgin and unmarried, it's a cultural thing that goes on in Africa, I guess. But it takes a lot, especially in our society. Our men they put us to this point where we have to like make a choice between, do I still want to be in a relationship with him because he wants to have sex with me so bad, or do I stick to my guns and want to remain?
Let me ask you a question, Ms. Blue. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why would you be? If I'm not a person that's into drugs, why would I hang around people that sell drugs? If I'm not a person that's into homosexuality, why would I go into a gay club?
Because you're with your friends and your friend is gay and you want to go in a club with your gay friend.
Yeah. No, I would never do that.
I've been in several.
Matter of fact, I would never knowingly hang out with a gay person.
Befriend a gay person.
That's not the point of her answer.
My point is that why do women put themselves in?
You don't want to be in sexual situations. Don't put yourself in high pressure sexual situations. It seems pretty simple what he's saying. If you understand you don't have the strength to resist somebody being all hot and heavy on you, don't put yourself in that situation. Let me see these likes. We got 9 likes and what? Y'all hit the like button on y'all way in. Way in or way out.
In a position to hang around men that they don't have intentions on sleeping with, but yet they call them a boyfriend, or they do all of the things, or they have them coming over late at night, and they do all of these things. And so you are in this relationship with this person, and you have no intention with sleeping with them. And every conversation that y'all gonna be having, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that have been there before. Every conversation that y'all having is, "Hey, girl, what's up? What?" And so you would stay in that.
That's not the question. You just moved the goalpost
again.
It wasn't. She didn't pose a question. She
didn't pose a question. She made a statement. But the thing is about the 29-year-old that's resisted sex. While y'all are up here saying it's irresistible, you have no control. She's showing willpower and control, and that's what the conversation is about now. Are you saying that the men that you're around have so much power over you that you don't have no choice in the matter? Or are you an active participant? You're both trying to sleep with each other, because that's what it is. It's just that you want to, I don't know. You pressured me. What?
A statement. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
So I can't move a goalpost on something that was not posed to me.
Well, the conversation is going to now shift from what we were talking about, which happens a lot. But
as it does with everything, because it's only so much that you can mine out in an hour on a general conversation of a woman being a 29-year-old virgin. So we minded it out on all aspects. That's not moving the goalpost. That's getting a more full understanding of what the conversation really is.
You're right. You do a wonderful job. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ms. Blue.
Ooh,
I love you.
So what you're saying is that why would I remain in a situation where I know that is bad? Because I don't think that situation is bad. Me being with my boyfriend, it's him knowing that I'm a virgin, knowing that I want to get married, and him wanting to still sleep with me. I think
that this is what we used to call a tease.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Back in the day, we used to call them a tease. This is what's called a tease.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you what teases do.
So Thames is a tease?
Yes, that's what he's saying.
Well, I didn't say that she was a tease. I'm going based off of what a narrative. I didn't see her say it.
Yeah. That's not what he's saying. What's being said is that y'all are saying that you have a boyfriend that you're allowing to be around you, and he's somehow pressuring you to do something you don't want to do, so y'all just give in. That's y'all perspective on it. This woman not giving in is so unbelievable. Why? I can be your boyfriend. I live over here and you live over there. Yeah. We go out to dinner, you kiss me on the cheek and say, "Oh, no, I want to be alone tonight." In fact, every night until we have clear lines that we get married. If that's your standard, what are we doing? Kissing on each other and it's getting hot and heavy and whatever else, and you allowing that? Yeah, that's a tease. Not the one that's not doing it at all.
I'm going off of a narrative that was created. I'm going based off of the situation that you saying. That's a tease. That's a chick that like to leave you with blue balls. She think it's cute.
Flirting.
Yeah,
woman leaving a man with blue balls. I thought
she do all of that extra stuff and all of that stuff. And so guys need to get away from them type of chicks.
That's not
at all.
Hold on. So you knowing that I want to be married, you're not even thinking about that. You just thinking that I'm going to give you blue balls.
You know whether or not a guy is going to marry you, and it don't take that long for you to figure it out.
No, you don't. And that's
yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do.
Because we don't.
You're not confused. You know, if a guy, some of y'all be with guys for 10 years as a forever fiance, and you know that dude ain't thinking about marrying you.
They don't believe in marriage.
A guy knows whether he wants to wife you up very, very soon, and you don't have to convince him.
So y'all would tease,
but the woman doesn't.
It's not a tease. A tease is a person that continues to entertain sexual because a lot of times with those, because a lot of times those same girls, they will stick around and play along with you, and I'm gonna tell you what happens.
Oh my!
I'm gonna tell you what happens. Y'all will go your separate ways, and she'll give it up to another nigga and less than just like that.
That's not how that works. Blue was not talking about Steve. Correct me if I'm wrong.
She's gonna give it to Big Mike.
She's talking about a woman who's a virgin minding her business at the library, and a man decides to
minding her business at the library. Okay.
But now he don't want to marry her
at the library now. Hoes hang out at the library now.
Oh my God.
No, broke hoes hang out at the library.
Broke hoes.
Because they can't afford to actually go and get a Netflix subscription.
But y'all don't care
so
about
they go
women's
get
money
DVDs
though.
from the library. That's
women's money don't matter to y'all though.
We are reading.
What are we talking about? What does women's money got to do with her being a virgin?
I'm just bringing back former conversations.
That's who moves the goalposts.
Broke hoes.
What do women's money got to do with?
Who is at the library?
I am.
Dalen created that scenario. Why?
So you broke? So Dalen, so you said you hang out at the library. You broke, girl. You broke.
Of course not. Well, to y'all, I am. Don't ask me.
Dalen don't go to no library. Stop listening to these chicks, bro.
What? You can listen to me. I be at Barnes and Noble, but Miss Blue was
to me.
Wait a minute. See, I just caught you because Barnes and Noble is not a library.
That's not
what
a library.
What you're talking about is the point of why you're in the library.
No. You said you go to the library.
Read. Well,
you go
I
to the
go
library?
to the library to access certain software like PowerPoint if mine isn't working. But I get my
So you don't go to the library.
I do go to the library, but for the purpose of reading, I purchase my books at Barnes and Noble. I utilize my local library to.
You see how that plays out. See why we can't trust.
You
see how that works out.
I want to ask Miss Blue a question.
Library card, like stop.
Well, how does your software? Wait, because I haven't seen any down, with Microsoft at all. They got their
no. What I'm saying is like
YouTube broke
got their own cloud. Well, how is your software not working? How's your software down?
I'm speaking to if I have complications when I'm trying to do my schoolwork and I can't access PowerPoint or it's tripping or they needed me to download something that wasn't compatible with the computer.
Yep,
then
here we go. Schoolwork. How dare you have schoolwork? How dare you?
At 40 years old.
Well, first of all, she's not a virgin. Secondly, she just said that she be at Barnes and Nobles. The point is that
why you put my business out there like that? Somehow
you put your business out there like that.
You don't know I'm not a virgin.
I think Ms.
You ain't got to put your
said you live with. You said you got a man that
live
live with you, right?
I got solutions.
They're gonna make assumptions anyway.
So you live with a man and you don't, man.
Yeah, that was heated. Now let's see. We got to get away from that one. Let's get that one off of here. Eesh. What are you doing? I would just walk away from all that yelling and hollering. What are we yelling and hollering about? I wouldn't even had the back and forth. What is that about? Let's go from virginity to hold me down. Let's see, closing this up. Same group. Got rid of Mimi. Oh, nope, she's right there.
We also have a new panelist, Jamil. I've been messing up your name. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, where can the people find you at?
Big fan of the show. I'm in St. Louis. Just starting, just basically getting it moving.
Okay.
So big fan. I've been watching that time for about a year.
Okay.
And shout out to you. I've been watching these for about a year. This is crazy.
That's what's up.
That's good. That's
No
good.
doubt.
We got somebody new. Her name is Aaliyah.
Where you been, girl? Where you been?
You was like in jail? You was in jail?
No,
No, she been taking photos. I seen you on IG.
Ooh.
No, y'all switched to Wednesdays. Y'all was supposed to be first on the schedule. I was ready every Monday, and then now we on Wednesdays, and Aaliyah's like, I gotta get with the program, so I had to, get it together. I was leaving early. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. So I had to come correct, and I'm correct today.
Well, that's
So,
good. Well, thank you for coming back. And then we
ain't
have
nothing new. Ain't nothing
Welcome
new
back.
about me. So.
No, but thank you for coming back, Aaliyah. And we have Serenity. I'm glad you are coming back. They didn't scare you off the first time.
That's the worst.
Good.
So you guys can follow me at workout_envy on Instagram. I'm an investment advisor. I'm also a fitness coach located here in sunny Arizona.
Okay. Welcome. And then we also have a new person, Simi. Go ahead, Simi. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at godbody_semi.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay, thank you. And another
Yeah,
new
my life is easier now. I can relax some more.
Why is your life easier?
Because you back.
Anton, your life is not going to be easier because I'm back. And you still going to get people going
Now the questions are about to be flooding in tomorrow morning. That's going to be the whole topic of conversation.
They gonna
You know what?
you got
Tomorrow,
Q to come
Anton,
back.
sign me up for Cloud9. I'll be there tomorrow because I feel like I'll be there tomorrow, whatever time y'all stream. So, whatever.
And let me just say this too. Every time I try to send Q a plaque, she always Q got.
I don't want that plaque. What am I gonna do with it?
We got problems that we need to work out. Me and Q got family problems, but we're gonna figure that out later.
Well, send it to me. Shit.
Oh, tell us.
Hold on, we missing one person, Sean. Sean, you forgot.
Oh yeah, Sean's last. I'm sorry, Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm Sean. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. You can check out my YouTube at Sean_0007. Big fan of the show. Big fan of you guys. Blessed to be on here.
Okay, sorry. I said Cloud9, y'all. It's Room 9. I said the wrong name. Sorry.
Damn, Q.
You've been gone way too long.
I was messing up. My camera wasn't working, the audio. So sorry, guys. But we do appreciate you guys here on this Monday, showing love to Anton and all the people on the panel.
It's
Anton
Wednesday,
will lead us
Q.
off. Oh shoot!
Yeah, damn. Yeah, they switched the days since you've been gone.
My bad. It's been a lot.
Damn, Q.
I know I'm fucking up. Sorry, y'all. Go ahead, Anton.
All right, so I'm gonna introduce the first subject, and then Q got it from there. But obviously, Jaden Ivey, former Pistons player, and was released from the Chicago Bulls, went online and he was talking about all his religious stuff and how he's God made man and woman to be together, and he don't support the LGBTQ, and he felt like he was released because of his beliefs and things like that. But we've kind of covered that a little bit over the last couple of days. The main thing that I think needs to be introduced into this conversation is what happened while he was on a live stream. And this is a little bit of what happened.
Those who are around me, those are my family members betraying because of what I spoke. The truth. Saying that I'm losing my mind, saying that I'm crazy. These are my own family members. My blood. Man, he's psycho. He's this, he's that. Those are my own household.
Man, I feel sorry for people nowadays, but it's really how you present yourself. Do you have healthy relationships with people? Like somebody was over here yelling at me about family. Yeah, where it's natural though. Like even the discussion yesterday with D1 and Banks, that seemed very uncomfortable and unnatural. But D1 is willing to have a conversation. While at the day before that, we had Jay Prince and JT and all of them over there at Traded Truth Teller. He, still, I think is looking for viral moments and says controversial things, but he's just as willing to have that conversation. So it's really about how we present ourselves to people. It's evidently something about me that pissed people off. but I kind of accept it because I don't think I'm imposing myself on anyone. It's funny to hear people talk about the flow and tone in which panels going, whatever else, but if you having a decent conversation, a fun conversation, they're gonna always be like that. Everybody gonna be waiting for their moment to get in. They're gonna be trying to get in. So it's not. I don't see how you can really like isolate somebody out. So at some point, it became about Angry Man and Reason, and HW, I think his name is, started having a conversation about physics and every single thing else, and it was kind of contentious also. If you passionate about a subject, I don't think that's you imposing your. So even with Big Bang, it's just that what you're saying, though, is what you're saying versus what D1 was saying. It's what Jay Prince is saying versus what other people are saying. I'm not one of the ones that would say, "Oh, this person needs to be left off," because it seemed to be all kind of standards that they are what they are. We got folks that talk about deceased people, they still on panels. They talk about everything, they still on panels. So there's that. So yeah, I'm not the panel god to tell people about who they can talk with or be involved with or anything. All I know is it's an everyday struggle, and I'm trying to stay above the water. So learn as much as you can learn, get as many skills you can get, and then you're going to, like we was listening to Lord ADS the other day, and you're going to have to keep learning and keep developing those skills. I listen to a lot of these different IT people say the thing we used to do 5 years ago is obsolete now. This part of whatever, they're not hiring people like that no more. They're doing mass firings, all this other stuff. So it's a constant, it's a constant battle, constant struggle. So yeah, how does he come across to his people? Is he an athlete that imposes his will? Are they okay with? That's it. It's just everybody's not for everybody, but I don't know that you have to say they're crazy and all this other stuff. What is it that he's doing if the people can come out, if they're coming out, that's making them feel that he's this kind of way? Societally, I think that, we have to understand how we're looked at, and it's easy for a black man to get in trouble. That's probably the easiest thing you can ever do.
That's why my wife in here, and she not even texting me.
So one of the things that he said was that his wife no longer kind of talks to him or kind of cut him off after his anti-gay comments, after him getting released from the Chicago Bulls. So I guess the question to introduce and get this started off is,
and that's a thing also. Anti-gay comments, and then him being released from making a lot of money, and now it's all these issues. Do they be anti-gay comments, or like, for instance, those are human beings. I agree with that, but that doesn't mean I have to support their lifestyle. And if I say something about them, it's not to attack them, but they can weaponize it. So everybody's walking around not saying this and not saying that, not saying this. Is that more sound? That's a little bit more sane if you just shut up about everything. Shut up about morality. Shut up about the alphabet community. Shut up about just shut up about everything.
should his wife hold him down or hold him accountable?
Well, she can't be. Well, when he said something about it, when he said the things he said about his family members, I could understand them being upset because now there's no money. You know what I'm saying? He was the gravy train, so he should have protected it more by.
Yeah, it's like a black tax. We've talked about that before. Also, you're the one that's making the money, so everybody comes to you. And if you don't say, listen, you can say yes every time, but when you say no the first time, it's hard, man. It's not easy. People, what was that I was looking at? Oh, that was probably Lapeef. I want to say that was it Becky? I want to say it was Becky that said, you know, people just, they're not for everybody. So it's a lot of personalities.
Talking that nonsense about how, well, listen, whatever you believe. But
Yeah,
if
but you don't want to mess up the bag. My bad.
yeah, but if you're in a business where where those type, you know, you can't talk like you're on television, you're on a team, you know, like that. He should have known better than that. Even if he thought that was the truth, which I don't necessarily agree with, but if he believed that, he should keep that to himself.
Right. Yeah, I respect him. I respect him for standing on his beliefs, but like you said, like he's a part of an organization like the NBA. They're trying to appeal to different demographics.
Of course.
For him to just keep preaching and then he got dropped, you know, of course this girl's gonna look at him away. I would salute her if she like stood by his side. Wow.
Well, let me
frame
it. Oh yeah, she should stay by his side.
But like I totally
y'all-
get her. I get
Let
it.
me ask it to y'all differently.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of things that I think that we got to mine out in this first hour.
Mm.
Is it selfish for him to say the things that he said, knowing that his wife and his family is dependent on him?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. Because it's a lot riding on it, right? And that's the horrible dichotomy we have. You feel this way, you know it's right to you, but you have to go along with something that's I mean, but that's the rules, right? And it's going to affect you everywhere, at your job, everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
What did
Definitely.
he say by chance?
Well, he basically was just saying that maybe I should just play it.
He's selfish to himself as well.
Just to kind of give y'all a recap. Let me get that queued up and then I'm gonna play it. But go ahead, John.
I think
So
that.
they didn't know.
Oh, sorry. No, you go ahead.
So they didn't know he felt like this before he made the statement, or they just mad that he made the statement publicly.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I think they're mad that he made the statement publicly, and he should have had a better PR team. Usually, when you're in a spotlight of that magnitude, you have PR coaches to tell you what to say, what not to say. So it was definitely
secured the bag.
Yeah, he fumbled the bag. You know,
Yeah.
so you just, feel how you feel behind closed doors, but
Well, do
yeah.
y'all feel like he should have lost his job because of what he said?
Well, feel like in what they're doing that. They're going to get you up out of there. That's the whole Chappelle joke. When keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh, hold on. Let me play a couple
Yeah.
minutes. Let me play a couple minutes of it. So that y'all can understand what's going on.
That the world can proclaim LGBTQ. Right? They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that you man, this man is crazy? Don't we all, doesn't even the world make judgments on certain things? So how is it when the gospel is preached that people hate it, that people don't want to hear it, and they think it's strange when someone preaches the gospel, the true gospel? God did not make a man to be with a man. How God did not make a girl to be with a girl. God made a
man for the purpose of procreation, to have another child. How else? How can a woman? How can a woman bear a child with a woman? How? Unless they go to the doctor and it can't happen physically. They have the same body part. They cannot, bro. They cannot bear children unless they get something done, right? So God didn't make that to be the. God didn't make a woman for a woman. No, He made a woman for the man. That's why. That's exactly what God made. He made things good. He made the trees. He made the sun.
So I'm gonna move forward a little bit further and what he was saying.
Okay, so somebody talking like that, they're saying it's crazy. So then that would be D1 the other day. If that's his beliefs, that's his beliefs. Is it consequences that come with them beliefs? Clearly there are. And now because he has those beliefs, his people are saying he's crazy. Yeah. I thought it was something else.
Just to give y'all a little bit more context.
Why didn't they just say, we don't agree with his stance on LGBTQ? Why didn't they say that? Well, how is it conduct detrimental to the team? What did I do to the team? What did I do to the players? I did nothing but practice with them, play with them, pass the ball to them, good teammate to them. Said good job, good shot. I said, good job, good pass. Way to play, bro. Right? I said these things to my teammates. Was never detrimental to them. So why is it that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls say that I'm detrimental to the team? How? Because I believe in the truth. Because
Yeah.
You got a good point.
Listen, I'm sorry. I just got to get this off. Is it just me or does he sound a little bit? I mean, he articulates himself like a 12-year-old boy. I mean, he's not saying anything wrong, but the way he articulates is very adolescent.
No,
he's not wrong. I 100% believe what he's saying, but it sounds to me like he's a little, I don't want to say slow, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, he's slow for telling to the world. Like he can feel my bad.
Sound very young, and I know he's like 24.
Yeah, he's
but
young.
he's giving 14.
Facts. And he telling it to the world. He should tell that to the people that he's close with. Like
he's not.
Like he's
100% right,
family. But yeah, he not thinking exactly. He's not thinking about his family. Like he fumbling the bag.
Yeah,
like feel how you want to feel, but
I'm gonna say this: not all.
Hold on, what'd you say, Aaliyah?
Y'all don't think y'all proving his point? Like y'all not you, but like the whole reaction to everything he's saying, like call him selfish. Isn't this proving the point? Like all he said is how he believes. I don't think
he should have been fired. I don't.
Yeah, it's just a time and a place for everything, and going online with it ain't the time or the place. Like speak to your people or people behind the scenes, but don't go out forward with it because you're gonna fumble the bag.
But I think
there's contracts involved.
I don't think it's wrong though. The Bible didn't make Adam and Steve.
He's not wrong.
No, he's 100% right.
He's not wrong, but he lost his contract over it.
But in the contract that he signed, does it talk about certain things? That's the thing. In his contract, does it say anything about what he can't talk about LGBTQ?
I'm sure it said something about being detrimental to the. It probably said something about being detrimental to the team, whatever they deem to be detrimental to the team. And in this day and time, you know, you can't say nothing bad about the gays, girl. You can't.
Usually in contracts, there's fine print or a lot of.
He's saying men shouldn't be with men, women shouldn't be with women. You know, that's a large demographic of people that actually support the NBA. So it's like,
you can't do that.
It's different to be like, praise.
Wait a minute. Is it a large group? Because I thought it was a minority group, just a powerful minority group. We're going to jump forward a lot a bit. Original content will be in the description.
To have to live.
and figure it out. Right?
Right.
I don't
Should
think
in this
I
moment
think
be
that
like a
trauma
bliss?
sometimes, the reason why some women, in my opinion, come through and they say, yo, this is what my trauma is, or this is the problems that I have, and this is what came out of the past relationship, is because they've coming out of situations like I'll give you an example. To have a woman that's 100% dependent on you, right? That means she ain't working, she got 3 little kids or whatever, so on and so forth. To put the level of worry that would probably be on a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a trauma response a lot of times, where somebody would be like, oh man, what is going on? To go on the internet, right? And to go on a live on Instagram and be talking to the people, but don't respond to the text message to the person that you lay next to every day. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
What's going on, Rogue C? What's going on, Zoomer? What's going on, SD? I don't know what that's about. Let me move forward.
In his lives.
It's to me. So I'm gonna go on the internet and talk to millions of people, but I ain't even gonna think about the person that I lay next to.
You talking about him against her?
That yes.
Because she was in the
insane.
live, he said.
Yeah, well, that's the only way she could see what was going on.
She was
don't know what
texting
this
him
nigga
while
talking
he was
about.
on live. While he was on live.
Yeah.
She had to
and he
join
said
the
she won't
live
take-
to watch him in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's crazy, bro.
Big crash.
Like I mean, I get it. I get the whole it's selfish thing, and I get how it's a time and a place for everything. I was just making the point, like he should be able to still have his
And you know what else
beliefs,
is? You know what else is
even
messed
though
up?
that they're dependent on him. Like she should
You know
still
what
hold
else-
him down.
You know what else is messed up? I see people coming after her and saying that she a gold digger. She only with him for the money. They don't even
Yeah,
know.
That's...
They don't even know her, and they coming after her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
She's a
understand what her
villain.
race has to
She
do
don't
with
even
anything.
talk. She don't even do nothing but post pictures of the family. Now she's the villain. How does she become a villain? How does
Well,
she
we
become
don't have enough information to form a real conclusion. We don't know their backstory. We don't know if there were moments during his college career that she held him down or vice versa. We don't have enough information. This is all speculation, and we're just kind of going off of what we feel at this point. But I can tell you from my personal life experiences, you know, I was in a very long-term relationship with someone, and there was years where I had to hold him down financially, emotionally. And then when he got up, he returned the favor. So I think there's just phases in people's lives where things might happen, but we just don't know. I don't know if she's a gold digger or not. We don't know for sure. We don't know how long they've been together. We just know what we see currently.
So I remember
every woman that marries a man that is successful, especially an NBA player, don't matter what her intentions are, don't matter how long she with him, she gonna be labeled as a gold digger. That's just what come with the territory.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
But look
I
at
remember
Tiger Woods. What's his wife or the Trumps? She's upset at him too because he's an idiot.
This is his third time taking a car out and flipping over in a.
Because I'm Oxycontin.
She's
we can't hear you, Sean.
I'm Oxycontin.
I'm a little disappointed because I'm in Augusta. He's supposed to be here next week, but he'll be in rehab.
Shit, if I was the cops at the scene, I'd have took them pills and put them in my pocket. I'm just saying, if they make them do this shit, I'm gonna take one of them motherfuckers.
If this is the way that guys think that women are supposed to operate in that, they have the authority to be able to move like this. I see why relationships are failing. I can see why people ain't together long term. I think that everybody should just be by themselves because people don't understand the concept of becoming one. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
No. No. If y'all can get together. Y'all gonna need each other. So no. The reason why folks keep pulling apart from each other is because, hey, this is a very interesting situation right here, though, because because of that money is messed up, and because of the position she in, this got to be horrifying for her. And she got 3 kids, and he was the breadwinner. Yeah, you got to think about the kids, homie. That's why they saying you crazy. Let's move forward a lot a bit. Oh my goodness, and it goes into Leslie Jones. How does that relate?
Put your hands in the air if you agree to her statement that marriage nowadays is like slavery.
No.
No? Okay, so let's watch the clip and let's get into it. If you don't know what we're talking about.
Whatever happened.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are 2 different images that come into my
Absolutely
head.
not. I don't think I don't know how you don't. Man is especially if he expecting you to be a trad wife, just might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't
get married.
No.
Okay.
Oh God, you are crazy.
How am I crazy?
You are crazy.
You're saying that marriage is
No, I don't believe in the marriage. No, I don't.
So you wouldn't get married?
No, and I don't think it's beneficial for a woman at all.
She's hating.
Yeah. She's a people.
Yeah, you got her. You got Yamini Cassandra. There's quite a few of them. It's a lot of people with that message.
I don't get approached that.
Has she ever been married?
She ain't got the opportunity.
Has she been married before?
No, she's never been married.
So how does she know?
Hold on, wait.
What up, Poppy Blanco?
Wait. Let's slow down for a second. Let's attack the talking point, and let's not focus on attacking the person. Do you you got to attack what she said and justify whether you agree or you disagree?
I disagree with her because she's talking about like a wife or something that's not doing nothing, like a bum, like, you know what I'm saying? She's not talking about, saying my wife's an accountant, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? There's levels to it. Like, she's talking like somebody's, I don't know. She just sounds bitter. Like, I don't make it personal, but she sounds like she's coming from a bitter place. I don't look at marriage like that. Legal slavery.
I disagree. I think she's talking about the government involvement in marriage. That makes it like that's what she's saying, like legalized slavery. I think she was talking about the government aspect being involved in the concept of marriage now.
But she ain't saying anything about the government.
Like, I think that's what I got from what she was like, the concept that she was trying to convey. But maybe I'm off on it.
Yeah, when she says traditional wife, I never know what that exactly means either. But I've been hearing lately, since we first heard her talk about that, people talking about cooking and cleaning not being something that's mandatory. It should be done sometime if you feel like it. You don't have to you're not marrying me because I'm cooking and cleaning. It got to be more to it than that. And in that situation, just say that, because it is more to it than cooking and cleaning.
Maybe I'm off on that.
With marriage,
you said what?
What does the government do with marriage?
Like signing papers, going through like divorce court and everything. Like, well, the ending of a marriage, essentially.
What up, Gas, man? She's not talking about that, though. She's saying being married, period.
Is when the government is involved, but I thought that I got that concept from what she was saying, but I could be off. Like, maybe I'm interpreting my beliefs I'm making what I think she said rather than what she's actually saying. So I could be off.
You mean like a rich woman and she might have to date a guy that has less money than her? That part?
That might be a point of view too.
Did she say that?
Now that could be interesting, So then she's thinking like a man would be thinking when it comes to a woman divorcing him. He's thinking about losing his stuff. So is that what she's saying? That she's concerned about if she got married to somebody, she has so much more money that she's gonna lose some money? I didn't even think about that.
I thought she meant like somebody's gonna be of servitude, like you're gonna be
Because she said she wasn't even raised to be a wife.
at the will of your husband or at the will of your wife. You know, so that's what I got from what she said. Not like legally, but like, yeah, you're gonna be trying to make your wife happy or you're gonna be trying to make your husband happy. Could be wrong, but that's what I got from what she said.
Yeah, she talked about whips and chains and someone being a slave. So that,
but it was the legalized part. I'm thinking.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about legal.
Also, I want to know how many times she's been.
She did say legalized slavery. Those what she said. That's what she said literally, verbatim.
Slavery.
Legalized slavery.
Yeah, no. I wonder how many times she been proposed to.
When she said
Probably never.
When she said
you would be
change,
surprised
in the outlook of she doesn't want a man to kind of lead her and control her.
Yeah, that's what she was saying, something like that too.
So honestly, on social media, I usually hear more men saying that it's kind of pointless to get married. Now, hearing from a woman's perspective, I'm like, damn, who hurt you to say that? Like, you want to be alone by yourself, or do you want to be in a relationship where you got control, where you're actually equal to a man? So that's what I got.
So I heard on the interview a long time ago when she was on Saturday Night Live, and she was talking about how men stood they played with her because she's on the show, but they never want to get serious, like she's a comedian, you know what I'm talking about? Like
that's the point of view
about that.
That's the point
I'm
of
not
view.
saying because of now, but she's coming from that type of point of view. Like she's saying, "Oh, don't get married to be." How would you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, she's coming from somewhere else with that.
Can we watch the
though.
video one more time, please?
Yeah.
Marriage ain't for everybody. I won't say that.
No.
Sorry, I was getting something to drink. Yeah, let me run it.
Yeah, she was talking about not even being raised to be a wife. And literally, being enslaved, giving up her body. She went through a whole thing. You got to look at more than just a clip.
Bro, I really didn't even want to say what I said because I knew it would come down to like, yeah, nigga, that's still his girl. Like,
it is.
You
still
her man. That ain't my girl. We still just talk every day.
Let me get to my second point. But y'all niggas out here running around thinking that y'all really got a hold. Oh man, I love her. She going to drop the kids off, nigga. That's his chick.
I'm coming to pick him up.
Gonna be his chick.
Yeah.
Nigga, he bonded with her. He know her better than anybody that's ever gonna interact with her.
What up, gas mask?
That got a possibility to talk.
Hey, I'm with you when you're right, Anton. I'm with you when you're right. I mean, technically, but I don't be trying to claim it won't no whoop, but
I've been saying this for years, and everybody been acting like I'm crazy. No, I'm right. And when y'all try to play step baby daddy, or you get with a chick that got kids, that's it. If the baby daddy is still alive or he ain't in prison, that's his chick.
Especially if he's still in the pictures. Yeah. Hey, don't fuck with him.
Y'all can sit there and let her lie to y'all
every weekend.
And I'm not
every other weekend,
girl.
Every other weekend.
Yeah, every other weekend.
I'm talking about girls that
still hitting
that date, but they got a baby. That's his chick, right?
Yeah,
that's number one. That's number one.
Date men with kids.
That's number one. And number two, you just needed to sow your royal oats.
Sean. So if you see her with a guy, you'll get mad.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen in front of me. But I mean, it's disrespectful if you do it in front of me. Just like I was trying not to do it in front of you. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it in front of you just out of respect. That's your ex person. Like you gonna be in front of your ex with a new person. Like nah. If you can, so yeah, you being toxic. You just doing that because you want.
No, you toxic because you still in love with your ex.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's still in love with everybody, evidently. Hello, Candy Cane. What's going on, Ruthless? Let me see. See if we can pin this thing. Background music.
Come on in.
Playing, it's always a treat when players leave church.
You think it's slavery for both the man and the woman, Rufus?
Yes, but mainly for the man now. Used to be for both. Now it's solely for the man now.
Because of the legal ramifications?
No, just the women are underperforming in their duties, right? They don't, because technology has made it where, washing clothes, washing dishes, do all the stuff is
right. You got a dishwasher, you got a wash machine, you got a dryer, you don't have no clothesline, you don't have no clothespins.
You ain't got to do no rubbing, no scrubbing, no scratching. So when women are saying marriage is slavery, what they're saying is they'll marry you only on a condition that they run the show, right? That means you can have no say. They're not looking for leaders. They're not looking for leaders, right? That's what they're saying. That's the message they're sending to the men.
So if that's the case, they wouldn't say it's slavery. They would just say, I want you to be on my program.
Well, that's basically what they're saying. Women disguise a lot of things they say because they get a lot of pushback. But when they say it's a slavery, it keeps their victim aura intact, right? And that's their strength, right? That's the power of victimhood. So, it's slavery. Yeah, right. But what they're saying is the only way they're going to deal with a man in a marriage is he's going to have to be her slave. Because we know that marriage is typically slavery for the man, typically, right? Because he's working all the hours, slaving at the job to make sure all the bills and the house is taken care of, even if both parties are working, right? Even if both parties are working, men are mostly paying the major bills, right? She may take care of a light bill. She may pay a phone bill, maybe that. But in most cases, women are not paying the mortgage. They're not even going 50% on the mortgage, right? Unless they're just all white trash or very, very poor people who, who's just giving up on life and just say, fuck it. It's the only way I have to live. And typically these women are Section 8. But the woman who's educated, the woman who has her life together, has the point. If she gets married to a man, she's not paying no bills. So women are looking for men that they can enslave. And if you try to tell them, or you try to take slap boundaries on them, then they're going to say, you're a slave master. You're acting like you're a slave, treating them like slaves, right? And they don't want that.
So you think the pygmies is lying? What's going on, Genesis? What's up, Vic?
Yeah, the pygmies,
these mammies and male identified women.
The pygmies, right, are pygmy, but they still want the same thing. They're going to still want to run the show. And they're not going to want you to listen, Nidus, and let me say this. Ain't no man walk in his house barking orders like a general or a lieutenant. It's not happening.
Why would you have
It's not happening. No, they should, but they ain't.
It should be a standard already there. That person should already be what you want. I didn't know my mic was that low.
No. We know that you have to run the house, even your woman, you have to constantly remind her, right? That hey, we're married. Hey, can't be going out. Don't want hanging out with your friends. Hey, don't. No, you got to constantly, because women through these relationships, they influence real easy, and you kind of have to keep them in reality, right, and out of their delusion. That's the challenge of a marriage, right? You have to. The man is the one to try to keep it together. He's the one that got to keep her out of her illusion. No. That ain't nothing. That guy, he just want to smash you. He don't really like you. I'm here to love you, right? That's what he got to preach to his woman the whole time they're together. It don't stop. You married and that's it. You just sit there and your woman just gonna be, you ain't never got to have the conversation about what y'all got married for. This conversation happens more often than you think. And that's the thing about women, Nidus. You got to constantly be communicating with them about staying together, keeping the relationship together.
Yeah, I just give her a vision board.
What?
A vision board.
What's that?
It's like a calendar.
Okay.
Baby mama, and you still messing with her every other weekend, talking about you
still in love. Still in love is crazy. It's not still in love, but out of respect, I ain't gonna bring nobody around you, or you don't bring nobody around me until we're ready for it.
Stand out on this one. I got you.
My bad. Go ahead, Eddie.
Mimi, you don't get it. That's not toxic. You just don't get it. You our property. All right. That's his chick. Now, if he wanted to go off on her because she wanted to get out of line and do some wild shit and try to act like she interested in talking to somebody else at the moment, or she want to go out and shit, no, get your ass in here and catch this argument, or get yelled on, or whatever. What the fuck is you doing? So you gonna have my kids around this random ass nigga?
The facts.
What is wrong with you?
Unless you're finna get married or something like that, I'd be like, bro, if I'm gonna meet somebody or you gonna bring somebody in, y'all about to get married or move in or something like that, then like, yeah, I'll do your shit. But if you just like fucking with somebody, or if I'm just fucking with somebody, ain't no point for us to meet. You know what I'm saying? Whoops. Unless it's to the point where that person about to be in my kid's life forever, or about to be in your life forever.
No. Sean,
my bad. Go ahead, AD. Hey, get a lawyer.
I'm gonna run the interference for you. Now fuck that. Don't bring nobody around my kids.
Facts.
Hey, little Shayla, daughter Shayla, then told me that you brought a random ass nigga. Who the fuck is this?
And they gonna tell it every time, AD. They gonna tell it every. They gonna tell it every time, AD.
Yeah, make sure you build
with another man. You gonna be mad?
Hold on, Mimi. Stand down for 1 second. Fellas, build a bond that is unbreakable.
Like, see that lady right there? She want to fight. She want to argue.
And most women are like her, right? Because a woman, she wants her cake and eat it too. She wants to be to do what she feels is right, but yet she don't want to be checked. Women in 2026 do not want to be checked by a man. If a man checked them like Anton, they'll get rid of him. They'll leave. And Anton is right. I agree with him on this. But remember, Anton's married. So he's speaking from a point of where he has everything, I guess, he wants in his marriage. But Anton's been married a very long time. And so much has evolved. Women are no longer, they're becoming more combative. They're becoming more free. They don't want, they want to wear the pants. So the man come tell, that's my point. A statement now that you can't come barking orders in your house. So you can't come in your house in 2028 talking about you're not going to go out with your friends, take them lashes off, you're not get da-da-da. They're going to say you're toxic. They're going to say you're controlling.
Already be like that.
But sometimes,
she's women already not had a lashes. She's supposed to already not had a BBL. She's supposed to already not be going out. Wanting to go out, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, she's supposed to already. the majority of what you want, because they say when you find a wife, not when you just find some woman.
But that doesn't mean that.
Like I got family members that got sister locks. They don't wear hardly no makeup. They will wear it. They will get dressed up, but they're not walking around here scantily clad and everything. They got class and whatever. I see women like that. I see a bunch of women that just look like women. They don't look like IG models and like they trying to compete with Cardi B or something. They don't have the money to do so. They don't have the lifestyle to do so. They don't have the relationships to do so. They don't have the education to do so. And that group of women who do have the money and can do that, I should be invisible to them. I don't think I'm gonna get an Ebony K. Williams. I don't think I'm gonna get a Mary J. Blige. I don't think I'm gonna get even the women that they keep calling desperate, Tracy Ellis Ross and Tia Mowry and all them. They looking for young cats.
But they're looking. But you have to remember
they got the money.
But you got to remember though, women are addicted to 3 things: money, sex, and power.
A lot of them don't have no access to the money. A lot of them,
but they have access to the sex.
Oh yeah,
they have.
I think they all got that,
right?
I think power is associated with either violence or money. So they're not gonna know a whole bunch of people with money. Maybe they might know somebody that's willing to be violent,
or they're violent themselves, right?
Or they're
there's abusive women out here that they want to put their hands on their man. They want to talk crazy to him.
Yeah, but they loud and they're obvious.
Some of them are. You got now the white girls are a little different, right? So let's break this down.
I don't mess with white women.
White girls, they dog walk their men. They do it in such a educated way.
Oh no,
right?
I've seen that.
Asian men, right? They women dog walk the hell out of them, even worse, right? But they do it in such an educated way. Right? They're not allowed.
I haven't really seen an Asian woman do it, but I have seen a white woman do it.
Hey, Asian men are worse than the white men.
I typically see that the Asian women date out and they typically date white men.
Right. Because they get damn near the same thing that they get from the Asian man. They're just more attracted to the white man. See, women, they like to pick their slaves, right? They want a good-looking slave. They want a white slave. They want an Asian slave. They want a black slave. Whoever that guy they picking, right? Are choosing up on. They want you to be their slave. They don't look to cater to men. Women are not out here saying, hey, let me find a guy that I can make his life happy. No women are saying that. They're not even think that's the furthest thing from their mind. Or let me see if I can make his life complete by adding value to him. Women aren't thinking like that. They think they're the prize. So they're looking for a man to come in and do that for them. And the men are what? Acquiescing, right? They're paying for the dates. They're buying them gifts.
At all.
They're validating them. So if they ain't got, see, there's only 2 things, Nidus. There's only 2 things, right? If you ain't paying no money, right? Let's just say you ain't paying no money, right? You got to validate, right? You got to do one or the other. You got to pay or you got to validate the hell out of a woman. There ain't no dude getting sex out here talking about bitches come and give me some pussy. And he ain't giving her, if he is doing that, he's giving her money.
Well, I think it can be aesthetics too. If you look like what they like.
He still got to validate. He still, because once again, you're just not walking up to women and say, hey, let's fuck. It's not happening. I don't care how good you look. You're not walking up to a woman in the mall and say, hey, I'm going to take you to the back and blow your back out. She's gonna look at you weird. It's still got to be a process, Nidus. You still got to do some talking, right?
They'll go. They'll go without much.
Huh?
They'll go.
It depends on the situation.
I don't know if you can walk up to them like Iceberg Slim, but they'll go.
Yeah, but not in no mall. Not in no gas station. Right?
So what up, 187? I don't know about a mall and a gas station.
Right. But if you're in a party where most parties are what? Nowadays are the streamers and stuff like that. So they're going.
No. A lot of people don't have access to that kind of money to even do that.
No, I'll tell you.
When I go to my cousin's party and stuff, it's them and their friends, and their money is not like that.
Oh, yeah, I understand. But
they're budgeting. Do you understand? People are having Dollar Tree parties.
Yeah, but not the younger people though.
Oh well, yeah. Then see, that's a different thing. Well, oh no, the young people too though.
Young people aren't even having that much parties.
Listen, you got to understand this. Well, it's about their attractiveness and what they're willing to do. The cousins that I hang out with are my cousins' kids because my cousins are way older than me. I have cousins that's older than my uncles. So their kids who I typically hang out with. So we're talking about that was like 2018 a lot, really. And so I'm hanging around with people from the ages of 25 to 40.
Okay, so you're talking about family gatherings. I'm talking about typical.
No. I'm talking about family people are throwing these functions.
Yes, yeah, family functions.
So it's not a family gathering. It's like my cousin, she given a party for her co-workers and her friends and they friends.
Yeah. But people aren't doing house parties. Like remember back in the day, you just go to random house parties. People don't do that no more because too much violence, right? So a lot of parties people went to are the streamers throwing parties or the rappers throwing or whatever, and then they go to that.
Rich people. Those are rich people.
Yeah, but they still throw parties.
Yeah, big ones. That's rich people though. My cousin is throwing parties at fucking veteran party houses.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is those are the parties people are going to now because they got security. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about getting shot at or nothing over there. But that's where the gold diggers are at. Right? Most women are going to dig gold. That's what women are going to party for now. It ain't like the old days, I'm just gonna give me some dick. No, they're going to dig gold. They're looking for somebody that's going to pay to play or pay long term, whatever it is. Women they are now looking for things that's going to make their lives better. They're no longer on a large scale fucking for free. That's very rare now in 2026.
Okay. Let me see. I gotta go do something right quick. Give me a second. I will play the video. Give me 1 second. Let me play the video.
With your daughter and your kids because you need them to be the eyes and the ears so you can hold that bitch accountable when she acting out of order.
Bro, my youngest, my 5-year-old is my daughter, and my second oldest is my 8-year-old son. But yeah,
they got eyes on everything, right?
Yeah, they got eyes on everything. Let something look like it ain't right. They calling.
I support that.
That's still your woman. You need to go back to her. I'm a man.
It's a long story, but I'm a holler at AD on the coaching call. You know what I'm saying? So we can. You know what I'm saying?
That's love right there. That's real love.
You got it.
I got one question. Is the grass greener in Dallas compared to your ex-wife that you're still messing with?
Damn. That was a very specific
I feel like it's just grass. Like I ain't gonna shit on her. It's grass. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes, but it's just grass. It's all grass. You water it, it's gonna be good. And if you don't, you're in Amarillo. Goddamn me.
Toxic as hell.
I'm not.
I feel like Serenity is toxic too. She hides herself.
Yeah, she's doing a good job of hiding.
Really? What makes you think I would be toxic?
Because you're professional.
Oh,
those are the most toxic ones.
Really? That's so fascinating. Because I would love to believe that I'm a pretty great partner, especially when it comes to being with someone for the long term.
Well, right now you're in a relationship, right?
No, I'm not. I'm dating.
Oh, okay. I'm with that. So that means you are toxic.
No, not necessarily.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I was in a very long-term relationship and I just wanted to take a quick break. So
you wanted to take a break though, right?
A break?
No. You wanted to take a break though, right?
Break.
Yes.
Breaks are toxic.
It's
a break? Like,
But no, I think that that's dope. I think that toxic women are dope as fuck. Like they are
Definitely
so
fun. Definitely fun.
Explain.
Oh, we're getting into this? Jesus.
You don't have to.
I
Don't
mean,
call
just
Jesus. He
to
can't help
give you I'll give you guys a synopsis. I'm not going to get into too many details, but ultimately, I was very young. I was with someone from 18 all the way until kind of the last days of my 20s, and you know, we've grown and evolved as different people. We've went through several phases in life, and I think that based on some of the things that we went through, especially closer towards the end, it was beneficial for both parties to separate. And it's all love. We still have respect for each other. And I know I could call him up if my tire was flat or my battery needed to jump, and he'd be there in 20 minutes. It's no bad blood.
What city you in?
I'm in Arizona. I'm in Scottsdale.
You travel?
I do.
I like that. I like that shit.
I think, Serena, have you been media trained? Because it sounds like you have. You talking away.
No, I haven't been media trained. However, I do have a contract with my firm that I work for, and so there's certain things I can and can't say in the public.
Gotcha.
See,
gotcha.
Perfect
Yeah, I like
example.
But I like you got good toxicity. I think that's dope.
Good toxicity.
That's what I
Toxic
wanted you
is a
to
negative
explain.
word. That's a
What does that
oxymoron.
mean?
Yeah, could you elaborate?
Negative, good toxicity. What does that mean
It's
to
an
AD?
oxymoron.
It is an oxymoron, but I want the C student to explain what that means.
I can't talk about it online.
You got the girl mask on.
Clip.
I can't talk about it online. We'll figure it out.
And there it is right there, right? She grew apart, they grew apart, and she said she initiated the break because maybe he didn't reach the financial peak that she thought he should be at. And, you know, and she's venturing off to look for someone who's more capable.
But I'm an old man. You don't have to do the whole my potential. We are where we are. And don't get me wrong, I see these people that they out here, you know, they living alone, wherever they living, and they're moving people in. But shout out to them. They gotta live their happiness.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with people doing their thing.
Yeah, you move somebody in with you, you know, it just, I don't know. In my opinion, I think moving a female in will.
No, I'm talking about these older women that we've been listening to lately.
Yeah, I think that moving them in your house will create.
No. Not moving them in with me. They're moving younger guys in, or whoever they want, or they visiting with them.
Yeah. Because they want their back blown out, right? Some women just bring the younger guys over to blow their back out and keep them pushing, right? But when we talk about relationship commitment, nigga, I think, in my opinion, women are not good at these things. I don't know why men keep offering them these things. I don't know why men keep preaching these things. Oh, relationship, marriage. When women are not good at these things
It's just
anymore.
a conversation, I think.
It's what?
It's just a conversation they're having.
Right, but I'm just saying is why do we
really trying to do that? I think everybody's out here hypersexual. They're doing all the things that we see. We look at the news and everything else. The people not getting married like that, and if they are, where's that at? Why don't they promote it more?
Most of the young people are getting married. I see the city hall. I drive by the city hall. I see a lot of dudes still walking out there with their girl, holding hands, getting married. But that's not the majority. That's the minority. But yeah, why aren't people getting married anymore? Number one is because women figured out that they don't need marriage to excel in life. And the men are complying with that. Okay, well, if you don't want to get married, I don't want to get married either. See, you got to remember, you could tell how, especially black men, right? They move behind black women, right? Most men adjust to how the women.
So then why don't why don't they just say it is a matriarchy and we follow them?
Because then that would be embarrassing. Nobody really wants to say it. Yeah, it will eventually come. It will eventually come. But right now, I mean, in so many words, they're saying it, right? When they're saying to these women that they'll do anything, that they can't live without these women.
I thought you said that was 80s music.
Huh?
I thought you said that was 80s music.
Oh no, it's 80s music, but it's the sentiments now, right? A lot of men are caving into women.
Oh, you talking about that young cat that was walking around talking about he loved her, he can't live without her?
Yes, because men, we are romantic. We believe in love. Well, we the ones who pushing the love thing, not the women, and it's always been that way. The women just kind of go along to get along back in the day because it was, survival mode. Now that they don't need men to cover them no more, to show them or give them things, shit, they like whatever. You want to come in, nigga, you gonna pay all these bills, or I'm gonna do it myself, or I'll find, because I got 5-6 dudes that I friend zoned, and they're paying my bills. So if you don't match these 5-6 dudes that are paying my bills, I don't need to deal with you. And out of the 5 or 6, one's blowing my back out. So what you gonna do? I don't need sex from you because I got all my puppets in place. I'm puppetizing these dudes.
I would think it would have been more women over here with some pushback, but I guess they accepted.
That what?
That's the way. That's the way.
They agree. Women
Anyway,
are gonna lie.
we're gonna get our watch hours in, so I will be popping in and out throughout the day for days. We got to get another 200 some subscribers. My watch hours look pretty good. Let me see. I think you only need 4,000. I'm close to that. Let me see. Go inside the dashboard. I think we had 3,400 or something like that. Let me see what the dashboard say. Yeah, 3,400. So all we need is subscribers now. Get us back monetized. Interesting conversation, but it's the same conversation. I've been hearing this since the 90s. It ain't nothing new. If they like you, they like you. And if they like you, they're not going to take you through all these different things. And it's a look. They know what they into. Money, and the money is funny. So if they fire 600,000 people from governmental jobs, saying mostly women, then they Oracle just had a mass firing. All I keep hearing about is people getting fired. So where's all this money at?
Oh, they're going. A lot of them becoming strippers.
They're getting caught up in stuff.
A lot of them be getting sugar daddies. See, you gotta understand, right? Now, this men and women, when they are forced to go into survival mode, we're the same person. It just looks different with women. We might rob some shit, or we might scam some shit. Women, they'll sell their pussy. They'll sell that thing, man. And push come to shove, they will sell that coochie, nigga, or their sexuality. They'll do it. They'll take some old man, 4 or 5, 3 old man who's lusted all over them, who loves their attention. These guys cash shopping them. These women are out here surviving at the heels of men. Believe that. That's why that you're not gonna find a whole bunch of women chasing you down because you're not falling.
I don't need a whole bunch. One is enough.
You're not. But I'm saying it's gonna be difficult for you to find one.
It is what it is.
Gonna look at you when women enjoy being spoiled. Women enjoy being catered to, and you're not gonna do it, right?
I don't see a lot of them getting spoiled.
Oh yeah, they is.
To be honest.
Believe that. You just ain't seen their cash app. You can't see that.
They're not designing and fixing their houses up and getting the furniture and doing all of the stuff. People I see out here is living average lives.
Yeah, but they getting their bills paid. They getting their bills paid. They getting their hair and nails done. They getting food in their house. Yeah, they got one guy paying who's paying their rent, another guy who's paying their phone and car note. Then there's another guy who takes them out to dinner, sends them cash out for food and stuff like that. They got another guy who blowing their back out every now and then when they get their second.
Seem dangerous.
These women they got multiple men doing these things for them, and it's enough to keep them above water. But they're still looking for the rich man. But I don't know, rich man. The problem with the rich man is he won't have sex with too many women, and women they want the full control of these guys. So they'll keep these little guys, little mailmen, these little UPS workers, these guys that have money to pay for their bills, and they won't have sex with other women. They give them all the attention. They're going to keep them. They're going to keep them. So when that rich guy come along, or a guy who's can do it all, that's her leverage. What you want, if you ain't going to do what they do, I'm Gucci.
So there you have it, y'all. We basically broke down the show to what we initially start off with is supposedly still a matriarchy, and the women is winning. And the best thing I guess you can do is get a cat or some fish. Ruthless said that they dog walking y'all, and I don't want to be dog walked. I don't want to be in this situation where I got to be constantly trying to get you to just be a kind person. I'm going to be kind for reciprocity.
Hey, check it out, Midas. Old men, they usually pay. Young men, they are good, sexual slaves. You got to be one or the other.
Well, shout out to them dudes that got that kind of money. I don't got that kind of money. If I got to pay, it's over.
Well, you get yourself for $300.
Yeah, I'm not spending $300 for what?
You get yourself for $200.
Yeah, I'm not spending $200.
Sexual intercourse, yeah. Or you can get a date.
Shout out to you dudes that got $200 to keep giving a chick.
I can do it once a month, your budget. There are so many ways to do it now. So many ways, man. And it's actually better because you don't have to deal with baggage. You don't have to worry about a chick going through your phone and argue with you.
I got to worry about disease.
No, you don't. You wear a condom.
Ugh. The whole thing you describing sounds.
Listen, I'm going to give you the game, the lingo. I'm going to give you the lingo. All you got to do is find one chick wearing a booty shorts, little young chicks, like about 32, 33, and like, what's good? Make them laugh a little bit. Ooh, what's good? I'm trying to link. They're going to let you link, but then right when let you know, have your money in your pocket, about $200 to get the job done. And be like, they're going to be like, look, I charge. You're like, I got $200. They're like, good. They're going to let you blow that back out. Or,
yeah, I'm going to be like, I ain't never paid for it. I can't do it. It ain't a part of my testimony. It's not a part of my I'm Gucci.
Well, I'm just saying, if you can withhold your sex, you're a bad man.
Hey man, it is what it is. Let's bring up Lord ADS for the finale. Let me see.
Come on in.
Playing, it's always a treat when players leave. Judge.
Lord ADS.
What up, Nice? What up, Rufus? How you doing, sir?
Rufus is up here telling me spend $200 to get that gonorrhea pack.
No, he got condoms. Did you get you a honey pack or get you some?
Oh, I'm not doing that either. I'm an old man. I'm not finna mess with no damn honey packs, and energy drinks, and
like 20 minutes before she get there, you good to go, baby. And drink a Red Bull.
Nah, I'm not finna play around with my heart like that.
I'm just saying, you only live once, man. You only live once. I don't know what looking for love. Not as you still looking for love. You're looking for companionship. Nobody doing that shit no more.
Well, love is overrated, but I hear what you're saying.
I mean, this is men's problem, right? We looking for things that, because I understand that is because you have a very decorated past with a one woman family, and that's what's desirable to you, and it's what made you the man that you are now. But that marriage life evolved, and now that you're back, free man, you should be looking to get your satisfaction. You should not be looking for love. You should not be looking for companionship, because now you're only inviting in a bunch of feminism, a bunch of selfish and self-centered type people. Why go through that when you could just find your woman, make a deal, negotiate a good time where you can affordable. It don't have to be every day, once a week, twice a week, whatever you can afford, and get it done.
I can't afford none of that. What is this name? Son God. These names is crazy.
What up, King?
What's it say? Son. Yeah, that must be a what? I don't know who that is, but shout out to you, Son God.
Ain't nothing wrong with being old and alone, because one thing about being
old and alone now, so it is what it is.
But you won't hurt yourself though. You won't lie to yourself. You won't go out and do things to make yourself upset. Well, if you get a woman in there, that's the potential of that is at 96, 97%, that she's gonna make your life miserable.
Yeesh. I don't know what that's called, but that sounds horrible. You really believe that nobody could be around you and just be cool with you and just like you for you?
No.
I didn't say love like you for you.
No.
So if you're not tricking and not blowing their back out, they're gonna hate you.
When they go to that emotional roller coaster, they're taking you with them. When they're depressed, they're taking you down with them. When they're upset about some shit, about their weight, about their life, why they're unhappy, they hate everybody, they hate everything, they're taking you with them. Misery loves company.
Hey y'all, have more faith than that. I'm not gonna be all that whole lifestyle sounds horrible.
Your job is simple.
Condoms, prostitutes, testing. Sounds
listen. Either you're gonna do one or two things, or three things. You're gonna pay to play, or you're gonna validate, meaning that chick that's taking you through her depression and all her baggage, you're gonna validate that shit, or you're gonna die alone. There it is, Nadish.
Everybody gonna do that, no matter how much.
But you ain't gonna have nobody there to talk shit to you while you in the casket. You ain't gonna have nobody talk shit about you when you're in the casket. That nigga wasn't no good anyway. Fuck him.
Hey man, what can we do about it? But we gonna wrap this one up. Thanks, Ruthless, for coming up. Thank you, Lord. Lord ADS came up here eating. He had a mouthful of food when he got up here. And we'll be back later on. So shout out to everybody. Y'all know how I always
shout out
to be great. Always be great.
Shout out.
We'll shut this motherfucker down.
That's all, folks.